everybody, it's Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, we're going to flip the camera down and we're going to take a peek at this Asian-inspired lot that I got off of Shop Goodwill. I paid $18 for this lot, which, again, we're going to flip it down. It's got a lot of cloisonne and champleve, I think I'm saying that right. And we'll take a look at what it is and how much I think I'm going to get for it when I flip it. Before we get started, go down there and hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified when I put out new videos or when I go live so that you can hang out in the live chat and talk to everybody in the wonderful jewelry reselling community. Let's dump this out. Y'all know I am a sucker for cloisonne, and I wanted to get this lot because of that. And luckily, it was a very inexpensive lot to pick up. Let's talk for a second about cloisonne and champleve, which I'm sure I'm butchering the name for. There are two different techniques that frequently get alternated for one or the other. Usually cloisonne is what is referred to as far as either of them go. But technically, cloisonne is the laying down of the wires, and then the enamel is filled in from there. And then I think it's fired at that point. Again, the particulars, whatever. But with the champleve, it is, let's see if I find a piece here. I think it's more like this one here, where it is pressed down into the metal being pressed down to create the different sections, like a form pressed onto it, and then those sections are filled rather than having wire laid throughout. Like, say this one's got like wire and then they filled in between. Sorry, I mean, flip the bird on you there. Anyway, what does it matter? Does it matter? I mean, there are probably some people who are very particular about it, but truly, if you're doing a listing, putting both of those terms in there is not going to hurt you, because most people are going to search for cloisonne because they might not know the difference. And if you're trying to sell a piece, then having both terms in, especially if you're not 100% sure which it is, you could do your homework a little bit, or you could just put both terms in there. First up is this sweet little enamel ring. It is a stretch ring. So this piece is something I could probably sell for at least $15, maybe between $15 and $20. So I think since I paid $18 for the whole lot, that even just something as small as this could make the money up for the whole lot. So cute. Next is this, is it just a straight bangle? Yep, straight bangle bracelet, and it is on a gold tone bangle, and then it's had these applied panels on top, kind of bended down, that have flowers and roses, and is that a fish? No, it's a butterfly. That would be cool though. Some butterflies. So that's a nice bangle with that cobalt blue. That's a popular color. Ah, this is gorgeous, darlings. Look, it is enameled inside and out. I love the detailing, like when jewelry does that, where they have the, special detailing on the inside. I'm not a big fan of this kind of brown terracotta color. What do you call that? I guess it's kind of like a orangey terracotta. Burnt orange, I suppose. And then, which side are we going to open? There's the hinge on this side. Maybe I need to back it out of teens. And then this side, what's the trick here? Is it just a pull apart? No, there's something going on here. Ah, there we go. It's just super tight. It is a very tight fit, which is good, so it won't pop off your wrist. So there's that one. I'm going to drop the prices that I think I can ask for these on the screen, because if I'm just guessing, I'll probably say the wrong amount. I still feel like cloisonne does not sell for as much as it should, because I think it's gorgeous. Again, here's another one that's got the detailing on the inside of the bracelet as well as the outside. This, I can feel the metal, so I think this one is a cloisonne where the metal was laid and then they filled in the enamel. Love it. There are some brands of that make cloisonne. This one's got some damage along here where some of the finishes rubbed off. So this one might end up in a lot of some other ones if I have some that I'm lotting together. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, this blue is gorgeous. So that is a really pretty blue. Again, with the really pretty pink flowers. This one's got some damage along the sides too. So perhaps these would end up, oh, this one does as well. Okay, here's a black one. And I'm not sure what would cause that. I mean, unless somebody just banged it into stuff. You can see where it's really scuffed down on the sides. I couldn't see this in the listing because all the bracelets were on like a bracelet tube thing. You know what I'm talking about. Bracelet display. But, so I'll probably lot these together and just note that. If any of the other ones have it as well, they'll go into a lot like that. I mean, it's not going to detract from wearing the bracelets because you don't really see that part. It's along the sides. And maybe that's what did it, was just, I can't imagine that. I mean, you have to really hit it hard to bring it home like that. But yeah, that's probably what'll end up happening with those. Another one with a really pretty cobalt blue. And then you can see the metal underlay, or the metal bracelet underneath where it was built up onto it. So that's a really nice piece as well. Very pretty. A couple more with the bracelets and then we'll move on. This is a really skinny one. I think there's another. They're not exactly the same. Okay. So here we've got another. This has got a little damage as well here. Once again, like I couldn't see the damage that was on. I've never seen cloisonne damage like this, these bangles. I have a number of bangles. I've never seen any that have this kind of damage, which is interesting. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I've lucked out. So these will probably all get lotted up together. Here's another skinny one. Looking for that damage to see if it would just, yeah, there's this one as well. Look at that. There's another little chip out of that one too. Okay, so I'm gonna have these. So these will either, I'll lot them together or I'll put them into one of my craft lot that I do. Next, this one's this really pretty dusty rose. That was my grandmother's favorite color, that kind of dusty rose. This one's a little bit more mauve-ish, but that's a really nice one as well. It has a little bit of damage too right there. Maybe I just don't look close enough at mine. I just slap them on my wrist and go. It's just a teens right there, but that's okay. I still think, I mean, even if I ended up lotting them all together, I would easily have be making my money back. And then here, I just love the cobalt one. It just makes it pop. That cobalt blue, the flowers, again, the detailing on the inside as well as the outside. Really, really pretty. This one's in pretty good shape. Love it, love it, love it. Then, like this style of cloisonne or chanpleve, again, pronunciation, is not my favorite. I'm not sure what it is about it. So yeah, I don't know why, but no. But I still think it's pretty. It's a sellable piece. This one's a clamper style, like so. It's got this nice Art Nouveau look to it, which is cool. I like Art Nouveau, but for whatever reason, this is not my style. We have got a thimble. A sweet little thimble that has butterflies and flowers on it. That's the top. Any marks on the inside? It's enameled blue on the inside. Very pretty. We've got another cobalt one. Beautiful. So we shall see. Perhaps they end up together in a listing. And then another of the skinny ones. The little skinny ones that I might just end up lotting, or perhaps I'll lot these 3 and then these 4 as 2 separate lots. All right, so here is this hair comb. Again, with the cloisonne Champleve, I think this one is pressed down into it just based on the way you can see the markings kind of scratching inside. Very pretty. I wish I could wear these type of combs. My hair's so thin and fine that this would just slide right out of my hair. But I think it's really pretty. Ah, nice. This is one of those purse hangers. You would put this on the side of the table so you could hang your purse down underneath. Beautiful little purse hanger with a cloisonne butterfly. Very pretty. Then you are broken, but easily fixed maybe. No, you're not easily fixed. So this is a bracelet, clearly. Hang on, let me get this lobster clasp. undone. There we go. Very pretty with the, I love this green, the green and yellow beading, and then these glass beads in the center. But it would be an easy fix if I just had to reattach the jump rings. But it looks like the loops are gone for it. I could just get another piece like this. Let's see. I think they both have little blingy stuff. I mean, probably just getting 2 end pieces and just hooking them onto another. But I probably won't, even though I love these beads. Aren't they pretty? Oh my goodness. They are. I love that green. So these I will probably... Oh, but they're so pretty. I'm trying to think, what else can I do with them? I'm going to set them aside and admire them until I think, oh, you know what I could do with those? I could do this. And then that's what I'll do with them. Like, I just want to look at them. I feel like I should make, like, fan poles out of them or something because the colors make me so happy. I might just do that. I might just do that. Next, we have a very sweet butterfly pendant on a gold tone chain. I love the different peach and pinks in this. Very, very delicate and feminine. Again, I'll drop the price for what I think I'll be able to get for this one on the screen. So pretty. This is really unique. I don't think I've ever seen one of the beads like this that has a little cross. So that is a different one than from what I've seen of other cloisonne style beads. Yeah, and it's little. I think it's a child, maybe a child size or someone with a really small wrist. I have pretty small wrists and it doesn't quite stay all together. Oh, isn't it darling? It really is. Next, we've got a pair of earrings that are, what would you say? They're not irises, but some kind of really pretty blue violets colored flower. They're not irises. They're not violets. I don't know what kind of flower that is, but finding out the kind of flower, it's not a forget-me-not. Because there are flower people and they have their flowers. And if that's their flower, then they might want those. Next, we've got a pair of post stud style. I'm trying to get my fingernails out of the way so you can see the color on these. There we go. Little post cloisonne butterflies. They're so sweet. Isn't it cute? Yeah, those are really cute. Okay. I know a little girl that might enjoy these, so I might set these aside for her. Oh, so sweet. Then, looks like we've got a necklace that somebody has made. I can easily trim off the, you can see the strings here. But again, I love the colors. I love these beads that have, I mean, they're very Art Nouveau-ish with the scallopy, swirly edges, the blue swirls, the pinky purple lavender flowers, and then these freshwater pearls. Probably onyx beads alongside. Yeah, I think that's something that could definitely sell. Very pretty. So these are just enameled. They're kind of raised enamel. They're not, I don't think they're amazingly pretty, but so, you know what I mean? I don't have to. I'm not going to wear them. Somebody else might. It's got this navy blue. It says made in the USA. So there we have it. Made in the USA. Then we've got this necklace that has these cloisonne beads as well as some, I think those are lamp work. I always have to double check on my glass beads that have these little roses inside. This is something I could see selling. It has these station or satellite. Which do you prefer? Some people call them stationed. Some people call them satellite beads along the way where they're like affixed in one spot. It needs a little cleanup because it feels a little grimy, but that's an easy wipe down. So here we've got some little cloisonne balls, which I think could easily be put on some ear hooks. Find some gold tone ear hooks, and I might keep those. Those are really pretty. I like them. So those are some, again, I just need to find some hooks to hang on, and boom, in the ears they go. Beautiful. I love the little, it looks like little clouds along the edges. Those little, to me they look like clouds. I love it. Then there are these white earrings that have a nice little pink flower and green leaves. Those are really pretty too. Again, that Art Deco-y, Art Nouveau look. Very pretty. Which do you lean more towards? Because for me, the swirls and the flowers is more Art Nouveau, but then the geometric hard lines is more Art Deco. I feel like they're more Art Nouveau than Art Deco. I think so. Tell me what you think. Then we've got some other dangle cloisonne earrings. You can definitely see the wire that has been laid on these. So cute. Then we've got these that are blue. Not exactly, I mean, they're cobalt in certain areas, but then they're lighter blue in other areas, which, you know, gives you that effect of water, which is really pretty. Again, love it. Those are sweet. And then we've got these little stud post earrings that have that terracotta burnt orange color, which is, now that I'm thinking about it, I can put, if I put burnt orange in there, because people that go to University of Texas, that's their color, their school color is burnt orange. So if somebody's searching burnt orange jewelry for UT, then they will come up. So I think I will make sure to put burnt orange in there for those pieces. Then there's this really pretty pendant. Just need to find a little gold tone chain to put on there with it. We've got some butterflies. It looks like chrysanthemums. Swirling around. So that's a really nice pendant, very pretty. And then, sweet little ring. Again with that, this one's a little more red, but this has got some little birds. Let me see if I can zoom it in so you can see better. Little birds and flowers. Little white bird. So cute. And then the inside, I love the detailing with the blue enamel on the inside. Next up, these are more like Native American style. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see, do we see if they were sterling? They look sterling. I'll have to look at them a little closer. But these look more like Native American style inlaid post earrings. Again, super cute. I love it. What is it? It looks like purple. I feel like I've gone down this road before with the purple, looks like purple turquoise, but it's something else. So it looks like mother of pearl, abalone, purple something, and then this could be spiny oyster. It looks like it might, oh, you can't see. Because you can see the orangey, but then it kind of gets lighter. I'll have to look at them closer with a loop. Tell me what you think. Yeah, and then the purple has these like black streaks through it. You can see like some black lines. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at those closer. Next is this bracelet, just a beaded bracelet. It's got these, they look like millefiori glass. They might be. Isn't that pretty though? Yeah, those are really nice. And then each side of the bead is a different, there's a blue and a dark blue, kind of the evil eye. That one's got a little heart in it, isn't it, darling? It is. Flowers and eyes and hearts, and that looks like a little sun in that one. So cute. This is a little lavendery purple butterfly on looks like maybe silver tube beads. I'll have to check out the metal on this one and see if it's silver or not. That's a nice one. And then another butterfly pendant. This one's more grays and blacks. It's like a moth almost. Look at the, you know that horned moth? You know what I'm talking about? Because it's got these, look at its antenna, like some of them are very, you know, delicate and feminine looking. And then this one's got a little bit more of the eyes, you know, like the, what is it called? That certain kind of moth. It's got like, looks like the antenna look like horns. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody out there knows. So that one looks more moth-like than butterfly-esque, you know. You know, I'm saying you know a lot. These beauties, oh, I love them. I love them. They are cloisonne hoops, and these whole, you know, I don't know the exact name. I mean, it's got a lever back. I know that much. But the name of this piece, I wonder if it at one time had other color hoops that you could interchange. But I really like this. I'm going to clean those up and see if they look good on me. If they do, I'm keeping them. And if they don't, then I'll sell them, clearly. All right, let's make a thumbnail. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I definitely enjoyed unboxing this. I have a few pieces that I'm gonna keep and a few pieces I'm gonna sell. Definitely gonna make my money back on this one. Go down there, leave me a comment, let me know you were here, say hello, tell me what your favorite piece was, and make sure to find me over on Facebook and Instagram at Texas Gal Treasures. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.